What's up, Blueroof Nation, and welcome to part 3 of the new Uncanny YouTube series. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Lawrence.
I'm Ash.
I forgot how I got here. I'm Daddy D.
It's the longest delay between Lawrence and Ashley ever. Alright, so this is John's corner, like we did with Saul back in the day, remember?
Okay.
And then I think me and you did one too. This is going to be news, entertainment news. So if you guys had something you want to talk about, you can bring it up. But I have a list of topics here. And I thought we could start off with, since me and Ashley love the Star Wars movies. Go ahead.
I think since it's Black History Month, we start off with the black related topic.
Alright.
Do you want? Oh, we can do that.
You watch wrestling, right?
No,
Watch what?
not lately.
What?
Not for a long time.
Wrestling?
Does the name Titus O'Neil ring a bell?
No.
Okay. So basically,
Should it?
kinda, but not really.
To him? Or to everyone?
I'm assuming we're talking WWE, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so just to him because he's into wrestling, or is he like popular so everyone would know him?
Is he the next Rock?
What was his stage name?
That's his name.
What was it? What was it?
Titus O'Neil.
Tyler O'Neil?
He's new?
Titus O'Neil.
Big black guy. Hold on.
Nah, he's got to be. When did he
He's
start
new.
becoming popular?
He's new.
Remember, he's young.
Because I don't know this person either.
So he
Did he fight
likes
Stone
wrestling.
I know
Cold?
Mark Henry. I know Farouk.
He fought
I
with
know
Mark Henry.
Rock. I know fucking.
He had a couple matches with Mark Henry.
I used to love fucking APA. Whenever Farouk left, man, Bradshaw became a little punk, dude.
I know, man. I like that thing, man. Acting like protection aid.
Yeah,
That was WWF, man.
The only person I know who actually knew what APA stood for. I just called it APA.
Who? Lawrence?
Yeah. He was like, oh, you mean? Then I'm like, oh shit, it actually had a meaning.
Oh yeah, acting like protection agency, boy. Go get them boys.
They used to, man, back in the day, like the wrestlers, they'd go in the back room and they'd just be playing like poker and shit. And they fuck stuff up.
And then somebody would come to him and be like, look, man, this guy's harassing me, man.
WWE?
Yeah.
I mean,
This is back when it was F.
yeah. On WWF?
And they'd be like, man, somebody harassed me or something. Like, man, we'll take care of it, man. You gotta give us something though. And they'd give them some money or something like that, and they'll take care of it.
Yeah, it was pretty legit.
Acting like protection agency.
There was a lot of something back then.
It was.
Wrestling was, I
Hey,
mean,
Pancho.
I remember when Undertaker had that thing going on. That was dope.
Oh, that was
You can see all of us.
But what happened?
Oh,
Yes.
So basically, with that, or you know who Daniel Bryan is?
Yeah, I heard it, Daniel. I heard it.
On that episode of Raw where he was retiring, somehow everyone's walking around. Vince McMahon, he's like, apparently he was pissed about something. Tyler's like barely grabs on like, hey, I need to talk to you for a minute. So he freaks the fuck out, pushes Titus O'Neil back, and apparently now Titus O'Neil's like he's just been suspended for 90 days.
Okay.
Like just over Vince pushing, like he gets pushed by his boss, and he's the one suspended.
Oh shit. He pushed Titus O'Neil.
Vince McMahon pushed Titus O'Neil, and Titus O'Neil's the one that got suspended.
well, Vince McMahon owns everything.
it's also all fake.
You put, like, imagine going to work. Your boss like literally pushes you into the wall.
Yeah,
and
but-
then you get suspended for 90
It's
days.
all
He's your
scripted.
boss.
But it's all scripted.
No, this happened after Raw ended.
Well, to be fair, I mean, Vince has scripted some stereotypical shit in the past.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? I mean,
For all you know, this guy can be like, look, boss, I need a couple weeks off. All right, well, I'll push you on the next episode and then suspend you. All right, fuck it, if it gets me a couple days off. Like, it's all fake.
As far as I know, it didn't. That's not how it went down.
Well, they're not gonna own up to it's fake. It destroys the illusion.
okay, Black History Month in entertainment. Beyonce at the Super Bowl. I think they're blowing that shit way out of
the
fucking
Black
proportion.
Panthers.
I never
Yeah,
seen it.
they're
What
blowing that shit
happened?
way out of proportion.
She apparently I didn't. Surprised I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
I don't want you to
But apparently, the halftime show, she had like a big anti-cop rally and a big Black Panther movement thing
See, the thing was about that, it
During
was
her performance?
during her performance.
it was anti-cop police brutality. And then, you know, she had the Black Panther influence there. And people are
Wow.
fucking making it seem like...
So did they do to her what they did to Quentin Tarantino when he came out against cop brutality?
But guess
Were they
course
threatened to
not.
kill him?
Now they, I mean, at
Because they
first,
threatened to kill Quentin Tarantino.
at first they were like, you know, taken aback because
But
I guess
it's like anti-Beyonce people. It's not like the actual.
Because the police threatened to
It's
kill
not the
Quentin
actual
Tarantino.
police. Yeah.
They do that to Beyonce?
No, this is a movement. This is like a movement that
put it
already.
this way, they
made
got the fucking governor or whoever of Canada like talking about a senator in
The
Canada.
governor of Canada. They're not a state, Lord.
I'm sorry, a senator in Canada is talking about investigating Beyonce
In Canada?
in Canada.
Where was the Super Bowl?
What was this though?
No, not when. Where?
Colorado.
What the fuck does Canada? Poncho, our producer?
San Francisco.
A lot of people.
San Francisco.
A lot of people are coming
Okay,
out
so the
about
Super
it.
Bowl was in San Francisco.
Yeah.
What the hell does Canada have to do with San Francisco?
Done, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. A lot of people are going after beef.
Alright, so we were talking about Black Panther and how that doesn't have anything to do with Black History Month. But while we're on the topic of Black History Month and stuff like that, I figured we could talk about Oscars So White.
What was that?
Who's that? It's the Oscars being so white.
Oh.
That for the second year in a row, it's a hashtag.
Oh.
It's for the second year in a row, no black people were, no non-whites at all, I don't think, were nominated for any actor categories.
Wait, when they focus on
How many years?
It's just acting. Because there's other stuff, I think, for like,
Director.
I don't know about directing, but
Supporting actor.
no acting at all, but I think like writing and maybe scoring, but nothing else.
I know The Weeknd was nominated for some fiction.
Yeah, so it was
That's
just
a-
acting.
That's not. Yeah.
It was
thinking about the Grammys, not the Oscars.
Oscars. It was all white people nominated for acting.
Why are they
Unless you were
focused on
I'm
acting?
sorry, unless you're talking about the score.
The score, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like I think I could be mistaken. I don't know, but I think it's just acting that there was no minorities.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Oscars,
exactly. But I mean, that's still a big bulk.
the Oscars isn't
The
all.
Weeknd.
No, but they're talking about the acting category.
Kissland.
Because that's what all the controversy is about. Is that no black actors were nominated for anything
I
for the
mean,
second year in a row.
Second year.
was concussion not really enough for them?
Concussion, yeah.
What
The three
about that
people-
black girl? What's her name? Lupita.
Yeah.
She won 3 years ago.
She won?
She won. She won the Oscar for Best Actress.
Okay, so come on.
Well-
Oh, because they're saying it was 3 years ago.
They're saying, yeah, Halle Berry came out with a big speech and
Really?
yeah.
What she said?
She was like, did she win or was she just not? She won, right? She was like, when I won,
Oh.
I thought it was going to be a step forward, but it's sad to see that we've taken so many steps back. And
Maybe has anyone ever thought that?
She
maybe
said that?
black people.
She's
maybe
fucking
some
delusional.
movies that were-
and then Jada Pinkett Smith was complaining that Will Smith's been nominated twice and he never won. Is racist.
Okay, but
if
he's been nominated.
Well, hold on. He lost both times to other black men. So I don't really know how that's racist.
Well, it's a Denzel for.
And then
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. So the 2 times he was nominated, yeah, he lost, but he lost to other black guys.
Black guys who are really damn good actors.
I mean, I love Will Smith, but Forrest Whitaker and Denzel are both better actors.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, I don't see how that's racist.
It ain't.
But Steven Spielberg spoke out on it.
What did he say?
What do you think he said? You think he was pro or for?
At this point, I could really care less.
Pro or for?
Well, they're changing the rules for who votes for the Academy. Did you guys hear about that?
So what were the rules established
The
first?
rules before is if you work in the industry or you worked in the industry for a certain amount of years, you have a vote. You can only have a vote in one department. So if you're an actor, you can only vote in the acting category. Now people like Ben Affleck, he started as an actor and then became a writer and director, he can still only vote as an actor. And everyone can vote for best film across the board. But whatever department you're in, that's the only thing you can vote for besides best film. So one of the head guys up there was like, well, you know what? A lot of the old people who aren't really working anymore, they're white and they're biased, and we need to.
Who said this?
I think it was the director, the president of the Directors Guild, or I have to double check that, but. He was saying that they're old and they're white and that they're biased and that they need to lose the right to vote so that it could be more diverse. To which a director commented back, I've been in this industry for 20 years, been retired for 5. I'm a Latino gay man. and I'm not diverse enough for you, because he's one of the people who would be losing his vote if this new policy goes into effect. And so Steven Spielberg said, I'm a huge supporter of the Academy Awards.
Wait. What? Don't you want to hear what we all have to say?
I don't know, what do you have to say? Do you think they should change the policy, or do you think they should keep it?
Spielberg.
No, okay, but I want to hear
Well,
ours
okay.
because I feel that ours is going to be
Biased by Steven
towards
Spielberg?
Yeah.
Okay, personally, I personally think that because it's not just white people voting on this, it's whoever works in the industry. I don't think that race should come into a matter. I don't think that there should be a minimum of black people voting or a minimum of white people voting. I think it should be whoever's the best for the job gets the job.
No,
I mean, not the job, but the award. I don't think it should be like, well, we're going to give the award to a black person this year, we're going to give it to a Hispanic person this year. I mean, I haven't seen, what was Idris Elba in?
Thor?
No, this year. Poncho, do you know?
What?
How do you say his name?
Idris
Elba.
Elba.
What movie was he in this year?
was in-
Beast of Another Nation.
I heard that he was amazing in
Which
that,
one?
and he should have got a nod.
What is it called?
Beast of No Nation.
I haven't seen that.
That's on Netflix, actually.
I heard he should have got a nod, but I haven't seen it. And
I hadn't even heard of it.
people are saying that Will Smith should have got one for concussion, but I think for his accent alone, he should not have gotten one. That accent was god awful.
I mean, it wasn't the worst, but then again, it wasn't the best. Did anyone ever take time out to think that maybe the black actors thought, okay, I know I could have done better. I don't want to even be nominated for this. I just want to let it pass.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think that it's really I don't know. I'm a white guy, so I don't know. But I don't think it's like a race issue. I think it was just there wasn't a lot of movies out this year that involved.
Well, I think Concussion was just like a little bit off of his character of not his character, but like off of
Have you seen
Pursuit
it?
of Happiness. Like he like
Yeah.
like
Did you
know,
see
like
it?
like a struggling guy, like
Do you think he deserved an Oscar nod for it?
Nah, for Pursuit of Happiness maybe.
Yeah, but for Concussion.
But Concussion, I was like, well,
Pursuit of
it's
Happiness
based
is
off
too
of the
far
same
off.
character.
Well, no, but what like I'm
They
saying
nominate.
But back then
Straight Outta
they should've.
Compton either.
that is where I have issue with.
Yeah.
Fucking. You could have nominated the guy who played Easy. You could have nominated Ice Cube's son. You could have nominated the guy who played
The
Dre.
guy who played Easy, hands down.
So it's not just Will and
No.
the fact that black people are already underrepresented anyway. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's fair because it's more white people in this country.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But we're talking about people from around the world who are seeing these movies though. So we can't say that black people are the minority of the fucking planet.
Were you in class when we were watching the producer thing, the producer table, and
Yeah.
Ice Cube was talking? Networks don't like putting black people in movies because it doesn't sell overseas.
Yeah.
I guess in like China and stuff like that, which alright.
Damn well, it's
And to be fair, and with
Oh,
that,
please, all them black girls love looking at them black boys.
In China?
I mean-
how many black girls are in China?
but I think
China's full of black girls.
I think going back to Cube's point,
I mean, the Asian
a
girls.
stigma in America is, I mean, when you really think about it, it's not a lot of black versatility out there. Like when you see black
I take
roles.
issue with that. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
When I see black roles, and I could be wrong, and somebody might disagree. When I see black, it's mainly either biopics, stereotypes, or fucking like being some kind of submissive position or like some subservient position or whatever. It's never like this fucking black dude. He's a detective and he has a series of his own. It's nothing. There's no new unique stories. It's like the same stories. Like Jamie Foxx. Fucking Ray Charles. Like, I mean, sure, so obviously something like that's gonna. I mean, but then you got Training Day with Denzel. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was a standout. He played his own character, but he was a fucking villain.
Didn't he
selling
win
drugs?
an Oscar for that?
He did win, but it's a stereotypical role.
Well, hold on. I agree with you.
You know?
But I think what I find weird about it is, as a society, we're supposed to be moving away from races. Supposedly, we're more enlightened now than we were like 20, 30 years ago. I would argue if
Why
you
are
look
we
at
segregating?
well, no, I would argue that if you look at black, quote unquote, black movies now versus black movies and black TV shows now versus black movies and TV shows in the 70s and 80s, they were a hell of a lot more diverse and a hell of a lot more. There was a lot more original stuff coming out for black culture in the 70s and 80s than there are now. That stuff went away. So it's not like we never had it. We used to have it. We just, for some reason, got rid of
Then
it.
you got things like Empire, fucking Power.
I love Empire, but that is
Power.
very stereotypical.
Well,
Am I wrong?
I
Is it
can't
right?
call it because I never seen Empire, so I can't call it.
Power is not necessary. Power actually is more diverse than Empire.
I would say if you want to go with something like, I would go with House of Lies. That has a black lead and it's not your typical black show. It's not-
Scandal.
That's fair.
I haven't seen Scandal.
But it is kind of like, you know, a typical woman role where she's sleeping with a married man. You always gotta have the woman sleeping
And
with
she's
a
sleeping with
you
that
always
married
gotta
white
make her
man.
seem like a goddamn hoe.
And
You
look,
always gotta make her seem like a fucking hoe, and all the motherfucking guys gotta say something bad about her.
I like how you turn it into a
Because she
sex
getting
issue.
dick, and y'all ain't.
she's sleeping with a married white man. Reminiscent of fucking the master, like back in old slave days, sleeping with the slave.
Oh, come on! Come on! He didn't make her sleep with him! Okay? He is cheating on his wife! What about that?
That's not good.
Okay then, but it's not good for the woman to take this and so-called get raped by her master?
But time out though. To be fair, like
He's cheating on his wife that he has kids with and has a
Scandal, like,
commitment with!
Isn't her role like an empowerment role though?
Yeah.
Isn't her role like she's kind of empowered, right?
I don't know, I don't watch the show.
So have any of y'all
My
got
mom,
Tyler Perry?
she likes it.
Fuck Tyler Perry.
Yeah, fuck Tyler Perry.
What's
Fuck Tyler Perry.
what?
He perpetuates stereotypes to himself.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
All right, well let's start with Lawrence and then we'll go around the table.
I never heard of it.
So, do you think that it is a problem with the Oscars? Do you think it was a racist thing that?
I think there is problems with the Oscars, but when it comes down to it, like I do agree with your point that if it's fucking garbage, then it's garbage. Black, white, green, it doesn't matter. If it's a good fucking movie and nobody's paying and that shit's reaching people across the world and it's getting high reviews, I don't see why it shouldn't be nominated for an Oscar. And I feel like and like I said, it's 50-50. I feel like it's pros and it's cons. Because I feel like we're already misunderrepresented, and when we are represented, it's usually a stereotypical role, usually. So
My only, I agree. Like I think Straight Outta Compton should have been nominated across the
yeah, I
board.
mean, come on, for one, at least one.
But what it was nominated for best screenplay. It was best, I think, score.
That's what I'm saying. So you guys are acting like it wasn't nominated.
Well, I mean, I think the actors deserved a nod in that.
Oh, so the actors didn't even get
No.
nominated?
But
But okay, are you saying no black actors were nominated
At
or
all.
no black actors won?
and we're
Oh, we
nominated.
definitely didn't win.
If a black actor won at the Oscars and never nominated, I'd be very impressed.
But the thing is, Leonardo DiCaprio has never won. He's white.
Okay.
But if he's not
But for
crying
every-
about
that's
it,
my turn.
he's
Every
not
year,
crying about it.
But like how many like fucking like successful white actors are there? I mean, come on, it's no comparison.
My only concern is that if we start going down this rabbit hole, you're gonna have it where there's gonna be a set number of black actors who are forced to be nominated every year. You're gonna take it away from being for the best, and then that really is like, well, if a black actor wins, well, you didn't win. You were just nominated because you were the token black guy at the Oscars. That's not good. That's taken away from the art, and it's also insulting to the black actors who have won in the past.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. Actually,
If it's shitty, it's shitty.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I basically I think this is just stupid. I think it's just stupid. I think it doesn't have anything to do with the real problems of America. I
agree with that.
I think that it's just, who gives a fuck about Beyonce? Who gives a fuck about the Oscars? Who gives a fuck about, none of these people are paying your bills.
We're going into film. Don't say that about the Oscars. We're going into film. Don't insult the Oscars.
Oh my God.
It's just like, who even watches it anymore? I don't even watch.
Okay.
No, that's true. Like,
you see the bigger picture.
remember Sundance? I mean, it was independent. Like, it was all about.
Oh, now it's all
And
mainstream.
it's all mainstream. So I mean,
Really?
same thing with the Oscars.
South
I mean,
by Southwest is the new Sundance. It's the where the.
no, but it's getting up. It's getting mainstream as well.
For now, 2-3 years from now, it's going to be just as bad as Sundance.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so even if you insult the Oscars,
I also was really mad that everybody started talking shit about Stacey Dash because I guess what she was,
She's a fucking coon.
Well,
And she is clueless.
I don't know exactly
And she
why they
contradicted
were.
herself.
But the only thing is that I thought she said was just that like people don't need to be segregating because that's basically.
Oh, that girl from the game. BT pissed me the hell off with that shit.
Well, I didn't know she was from the game. I never watched the game. But
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, her name is Stacey Dash.
She
Well, I don't know everything, but
she basically came out and said what I said. That it should be about talent, it shouldn't be about race.
Yeah.
She went on to say other things too. Like she said,
well, from what I saw, that's what she said.
Yeah,
maybe she said stuff after that.
I saw
but
that.
when I was reading, she was saying that, and BET said, "Oh no," she said after that, she did say something else. She said, "Well, why do we have, if we want to be like included, why do we have things like BET? Why do we have like?" We should all be included. It shouldn't be separate.
Okay, to be fair, why do we have things? Because like it goes back to my point I was saying. Like black people are already underrepresented. Every time you turn on the fucking TV, you see somebody white on every fucking channel. Every time you see a movie that comes out, it's fucking like this is the dominant. This so happens by default, or however you want to say it. This is the dominant fucking group of people who happen to be Caucasian, and they're everywhere. They're ubiquitous. So, I mean, wow, we got one fucking channel, 2 fucking channels if you consider Centric, but nobody fucking watch. It's a bunch of fucking reruns. Centric. It's like a new spin-off of basic. It's old black rerun channels and stuff. Like, come on, man.
They had a pressure.
And by the way, and Stacey Dash want to talk about how come we don't have white people on fucking BET. Are you crazy? Macklemore was nominated for a fucking BET award and almost won that shit. Iggy Azalea nominated for a fucking BET. So we always incorporate people in
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, exactly. So like all that.
Justin Timberlake.
And then it's funny. She called BET out on their shit, but then she was on a BET show. Why the fuck? Like you contradicted yourself.
BET.
No, I really don't think that's contradicting. I think
How?
BET just got pissed off because she is at a higher level
she's
than
not,
BET,
actually.
and they
No,
were
she's
like,
not.
"Oh, let's clap
No, she's
back.
not.
Let's not show her
No,
videos.
she's fucking
Let's not."
clueless.
Okay,
No.
but you guys
She
are being just
contradicted
as
herself.
childish as she
Not
is.
childish.
If you want to say that she's stupid and childish,
They just brought her back to reality.
then don't even fucking acknowledge what
They
she
just brought her
said.
back to reality.
Don't acknowledge what she said.
When you call out a whole organization that's been around longer than your career.
Okay, so if they've been around longer, then why don't they act like they're grown-ups then and
How?
not
They
even acknowledge
responded.
her?
They responded.
Okay,
Do you know how they responded?
respond to one person.
How did they-
You let one girl.
I seen Roland.
Did you hear what they did in response?
They showed all her videos.
They told her, "Oh, you can run your mouth without us. You wouldn't be shit. You want to talk? We're the ones that made you." Like,
Yeah, exactly. Which no, she.
I mean,
they were talking.
That-
BT was
that's
talking
exactly-
mad shit.
That is
They
exactly.
tweeted at her.
Children.
Go on their Twitter. They tweeted that shit at her.
I'm talking about the response that I seen. I mean, I didn't see all of that, but the response
BT
that I
was
seen.
talking mad shit. They're like, "We made you. You ain't shit without us."
And that's
Well, I mean, like they took it far in that. And
as far as the game goes, 'cause they were talking about her being on the game.
They did help reboot her career.
Well, let's go back to the game for a second.
Okay.
They butchered that show. The first 3 seasons when it was on UPN, I love that show.
Okay, I plead the fifth.
When BT took over that show, they fucked it
All right,
up
I plead the fifth.
horribly.
Okay, so
That's-
Beyonce.
That's the only show that I started watching and loved, and I still watch Supernatural. As bad as that show has become, I still watch it.
Okay, back to
I can't
Beyonce.
watch the game anymore because they butchered that show so
We don't
bad.
talk about that here. We don't talk about what they did to the game here.
So-
Back to Beyonce.
Can we get back
I know.
to
That's Stacey Dash.
It's Devon's turn to tell us what he thinks about the Oscar, and then we go to Steven Spielberg.
What you got to do?
So maybe just none of the black movies that were that good. I mean, I understand some of them they deserve to be nominated, but maybe they didn't think they didn't trust their own judges. Like they really should have done better on it. I don't want to be known for it. I'm glad I did it, but I don't think I deserve an award for this.
You know what I would really like to see? I would like to see, because you know they when they nominate them, they do it by votes. Like these are the people who we think should be nominated. I would like to see the votes, because I guarantee you, probably some of the people from Straight Outta Compton, I guarantee you, they're probably very close to being on that list of nominations. They're probably like 11, 12, you know? So I mean, I don't think it's as bad as everyone's making out to be.
Don't they have to guarantee the anonymity of the voter stuff?
They do, yeah. I'm not saying show us who voted for what. I'm saying just show us the statistics.
Yeah. It's
But,
a numbers game.
Steven Spielberg said, "I'm a huge supporter of the Academy Awards. I was surprised at some of the individuals who were not nominated. I was surprised at the exclusion of Idris Elba. How do you say that?
Idris Elba.
Okay. I was surprised at that. I think that was one of the best performances in the supporting actor and actor category.
Was
Was Idris,
Yes.
yes. I've seen Straight Outta Compton. My wife and I saw it when it first opened. I'm just picturing Steven Spielberg as Straight Outta Compton. I would love to have seen that.
Straight Outta Compton.
We saw the first weekend and it rocked our world.
Of course it did.
It was incredible. I was very surprised to see that audition, as was I. He was like, I think you have to look back a couple years. Where the girl that you were talking about from 12 Years a Slave.
Lupita.
I'm not even going to try to say that name. Lupita.
Well, I just call her Lupita, but I know I'm saying it Mexican.
Yeah, you really are.
It's all relative.
I'm calling it my grandma, like when we used to call her grandma.
Okay, her.
Let me see.
When she won.
But he says Lupita. I said Lupita.
It's okay, but her.
I don't know.
Was nominated, was recognized for 12 Years a Slave, and it won Best Picture.
She was in that?
Yeah, she was the lead.
It looks just like what we say.
I don't believe that there is inherent
Spells
or
the same.
dormant racism because of the amount of the white Academy members. I'm also not 100% sure that taking votes away from Academy members who they have served proudly, and this is their industry too, to strip their votes, I'm not 100% behind that. And then his publicist goes, I do think that what the Academy is doing in a proactive way to open up membership to diversity, I think that's very, very important. But it's not just the Academy. And I think we have to stop pointing fingers and blaming the Academy. It's the people that hire. It's the people that are at the main gate of the studios and independents. It's the stories that are being told. It's who's writing diversity, like Danny Stroh. It starts on the page. And we all have to be more proactive in getting out there and just seeking talent. And then they asked Steven Spielberg, I added this part because I love this part. It reminded me of Brian Michael Bendis, and it annoyed me. They're like, they asked him, do you think that when you're hiring people, do you tend to look for diversity and do you try to look for inclusion? And he goes, look, I have 2 black children, you know? I've been colorblind my entire life. When you just look at the films I've made and look at the people who worked on those films, look at the diversity within the crew, I've always cast that way. I've always had.
Who said this?
Steven Spielberg.
He doesn't have 2 black kids.
That's what he says.
That's a lot. What? I don't understand. So what? His crew is black?
Most likely.
He's saying he has 2 children who are black.
But he said he hired blacks too. in
Yeah, on his crew, yeah.
So he has 2 kids that are black.
That's what he says, yeah.
Where are they?
I mean, I don't know. Go ask him.
It's time to check the internet.
Check the internet. While you do that, I'll read the last thing. He goes, as far as the Academy is called, there's a lot of money being thrown at it. I'm not going to sit here and say that we should have campaign finance limits the way John McCain was asking for a couple years ago during the political cycle. But I do think the amount of, let's call them gifts, and the amount of enticements should be reduced to 0. I think the thing I'm more against are the enticements. People sending elaborate brochures and baskets. I think sending out a DVD of your movie is all that should be done, and nothing more. Not the dinners, not anything else.
He's exposing shit.
He is. He's basically saying...
You should have just gave us the highlights of this, because
He's basically saying that he doesn't think the problem is racism. He thinks the problem is money. That if you want to be nominated, it's not based on who has the most talent. It's, look, I'm going to give you this car. You nominate me. All right? He's saying that it's a rigged system.
It's all about, it's all about fucking who has the most money. It's all about that.
That's what he's saying.
It's fucking politics.
That's what he's saying. And he's saying it shouldn't be. He's saying that it should be about the art.
I mean, we all knew that. And tell me something I don't know.
So you don't agree with him?
I'm just...
That man has.
I agree with a lot of what he said.
I do too. I think he made a good point.
I agree with what I said.
I don't think he needed to throw in and hit 2 black kids, even if he does.
Yeah, like, I mean, what was that?
But
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that.
that's why it annoys me about Brian Michael Bendis, because whenever like, I made Spider-Man black for my black children. It's like,
But I'm like, who's that?
he's a writer, comic books, Marvel writer. White dude who thinks he's black because he has 2 black kids.
I'm in touch with the
I mean, you listen to him in interviews, that's pretty much how he sounds.
Really?
He's the one who, I think we said on another episode of Uncanny Fans, where he said, black kids could never play Spider-Man as a kid because Spider-Man was white, so I made him black so that black kids can play as Spider-Man.
Fetishizing, right?
I'm telling you. D, what do you think about Steven Spielberg?
I ain't got no beef against it.
Alright. You guys want to move on, or you still want to go on Black History Month?
No, we need...
It's time to move on.
Yeah.
Alright. Battlestar Galactica is getting a movie.
Yes, we know that.
Pew 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 pew.
Well, we should have already talked about it
That's what's
before.
up.
Do you guys watch the show or?
No, of course
I've seen a couple
not.
of episodes.
Of the original or the remake?
Oh, they had 2 different versions?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, they had Battlestar Galactica and then they had Battlestar Galactica
1980.
1980?
Well, that was the original show was called Battlestar Galactica. Then there was Battlestar Galactica 1980, which
Then
was a
Blood and
spin-off.
Chrome.
Oh,
No,
shit.
then there was the Battlestar Galactica that me and you love.
Oh, yeah, I only know that one.
Now there's a movie coming out,
I didn't know they had the 80s one.
and it's the guy who produced The Social Network is behind it. But I'm just worried that it's not going to be as good. Like Ronald D. Moore revitalized Battlestar Galactica and made it relevant.
So is he going to use...
Well, I don't think he's involved at all. So it's going to be like a whole new people running the show. I'm kind of scared that it's not going to be as good as the show.
So basically, you're worried that they're gonna do like they do with Spider-Man.
Pretty much. Actually, as
I mean-
a Battlestar Galactica fan, so say we all. How do you feel?
So say we all.
Are you gonna watch it?
Give it its,
Yeah,
give it a
actually, I'll
chance. I mean, look how Spider-Man. All 3 Spider-Man, they had a good time, but then when Amazing Spider-Man came out, not that many people liked it at first, but then it started to go on.
Yeah, but the next Spider-Man's gonna blow all of them out the water.
I doubt that.
It's Marvel. Marvel's done no wrong so far.
Oh, really?
What has Marvel done wrong?
No, I mean Marvel.
Yeah, no, it's Marvel. He's gonna be in Civil War.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Yeah.
I still think
Spider-Man.
Yeah, no
Who was I
doubt.
talking to about that today when I was like, is Spider-Man going to be in Civil War?
that was probably. But still, I think they should have kept Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
What?
Andrew Garfield?
I liked him.
Did you call him Danny Garfield?
And
I liked him. I thought he was a much better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire.
Oh, so Garfield's going to be in Civil War?
No,
they got another.
they got a
I hate when they
15-year-old
do
kid.
this. I hate when they...
But it's
Oh,
Marvel.
oh, so
Marvel's
they
getting
kinda-
him back. I'm happy with it.
So they're starting at a certain point. Like,
Yeah, it's not going to be another origin story.
Okay.
I mean, they referenced him in Ant-Man. If you've seen Ant-Man, they referenced Spider-Man in the ending of it. So,
We got a guy who. Oh yeah, guy who does webs, guy who shrinks.
guy who crawls on walls. All right. Speaking of Marvel, Deadpool is set to break 100 million for this weekend, breaking February box office.
Say what yesterday.
So will
Yeah.
it be able to compete with Jurassic? And...
Yes.
It won't touch Star Wars, but it could probably touch Jurassic. If it keeps going on this trajectory, it's doing way better than they ever thought it was going to do.
So Star Wars beat Jurassic?
Star Wars is the now 3rd highest grossing film of all time,
Oh, God.
days away from being the 2nd.
Oh,
But they're saying that it's likely not going to beat Avatar.
nah.
To this day, I still have not seen The Force Awakens.
Well, don't. It's a horrible, horrible movie. Horrible.
That's the last one?
Last what?
Force Awakens?
That was the one that just came out, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I feel like I need to see it just give my own judgment though.
I mean, you can. It's not good. So, Lethal Weapon news. You know the Lethal Weapon news already?
I can figure it.
What is it?
Nah, go ahead. I want you to introduce it.
Fox has picked up the pilot for Lethal Weapon. So maybe it'll go to shit series.
But who
And-
have they announced the cast?
Well, they've only announced Damian Wayans.
That's Danny Glover?
Yep.
He's not too old for this shit.
This fucking stupid already, man. They should be like, okay, if they want to do this for real, they should make Danny Glover his son. I mean,
Having a son who's older than you. That's
no, you know what I mean. Maybe,
Hold up. Are you sure you're not?
him, Danny.
We knew what he meant.
Yeah, like have him be Danny
I figured
Glover.
you'd be excited about this shit.
Cause then, if they're gonna do something, just do it right, man. Like he should not be fucking Danny. He should be his son. Man.
Although then again,
It's not the stupidest thing I've heard. It's not nearly as stupid as the MacGyver show they're remaking, where it's MacGyver learning how to be MacGyver. It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
What do you mean?
It's back when he was in his 20s and just learning how to make shit. It's the stupidest idea for a movie I've ever heard, or a show I've ever heard.
You think?
Yeah. What makes MacGyver is that he can make shit. This is him learning to make shit, where we're gonna see him experimenting, watching YouTube videos. What the hell is the show?
But back when MacGyver was little.
Hold on. When he's learning though, John.
I don't know. Why do we have to remake everything? Why can't we have
No,
new
I agree.
things?
I'd rather they leave Lethal Weapon alone, honestly. I mean, I love the series, but just leave it alone. Don't make a series. Or if you want to make a movie, just make one more fucking I'm against that. I'm against a fucking reboot.
Well, they won't make a sequel because no one wants to work with Mel Gibson anymore. I mean,
Mel said no because why did he say no?
The Kanye one, I don't want anyone to read it until it actually gets back.
I forgot why Mel said no.
The Kanye is for Ashley.
Finger in the booty ass bitch.
But Mel made it seem like it was his word.
Yeah, I don't know, but he was also signed on to do Mad Max, and they replaced him on Mad Max.
Really?
I'm kind of glad they did.
I actually heard Mad Max was pretty good.
Mad Max is pretty good.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, millions of songs. It has like 100 lines of dialogue in the whole movie. Besides that, it's really good.
It is the simplest. The plot is so simple, but the way they show it, it's like.
It's the stupidest plot I've ever seen in a movie.
But that's what sells it. It's so stupid, it's simple as fuck, and it's legit. No one would have thought it would happen.
The first script I ever wrote pretty much had that plot, and I realized like, wow, I really need to work on making up better plots. It's pretty much, let's go over there. Okay, this isn't what we want. Let's go back. How is that a movie?
I can give you 1,000 reasons that would be a movie.
But time out. To be fair, isn't it based on the first one?
No, it's a sequel. It takes place later on.
It's Mad Max, first Mad Max, then Enter Thunderdome.
No.
There's
Road Warrior is
Warrior.
second, right? Mad Max, Road Warrior, Enter the Thunderdome, and then this one.
Thunderdome was the third one.
Yeah, Thunderdome was third. Road Warrior. It's like the best one.
I gotta rewatch that one just in case. But still, a lot of stuff happened in Fury Road. If you still haven't seen it, we watch next. Cam never did fingers.
So Star Wars is getting sued.
Why?
The Force Awakens is getting sued. For
That deserves a standing ovation. Thank you.
For Harrison Ford's injury, the health agent, I guess London's health company or whatever, like the people in charge of the health there, saying that the Disney company that was running, like the subsidiary Disney, didn't do their job in making it a safe work environment, and that's why Harrison Ford was hurt. So they're suing him for it.
Good.
So Harrison got hurt?
Yeah, he broke his leg, and he was out of commission for like a couple months.
Well, they probably felt that they didn't have to help him because they were paying him so fucking much that they were probably.
Oh, they paid him 50 times more than everybody else.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I was happy when I read that he got sued.
Okay. Please don't tell us word for word everything.
I'm not going
to
to.
give us a because that's not how you report stories.
If we need to summarize, pass it to me.
No, I got this. So, has anyone heard Kanye's new album? I'm hoping not. If you say yes, I'll be
I
very
haven't heard
disappointed.
Kanye's last 3 albums.
It's called The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck kind of name is that?
Pancho, what's your cousin this time?
It's not called The Life of Pablo.
It is.
It's called
Waves?
TLOP.
O-P? Which stands for The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, but it's an acronym.
Oh, okay. Oh, stop. So apparently there's a song on there where he says, talking about Taylor Swift, I made that bitch famous. And,
How do you know he's talking about Taylor Swift?
I think he says Taylor Swift.
Oh my god.
He says Taylor Swift's name in it. He's like, here's the lyric. I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous. That's a lyric in his song.
Okay, you act like this is a surprise.
You know what's
No, that's not the story. That's not the story. So Taylor Swift's people got all pissed off and started like attacking him on Twitter.
Okay.
These were the tweets he sent back. Can I read these word for word since they're from him?
Okay.
He goes, first thing is, I'm an artist, and as an artist, I will express how I feel with no censorship. Second thing, I asked my wife for her blessing, and she was cool with it. Third thing, I called Taylor and had an hour-long conversation with her about the line, and she thought it was funny and gave her blessing. Fourth, bitch is an endearing term in hip-hop, just like the N-word. Fifth, I'm not even gonna take credit for the idea. It's actually something Taylor came up with.
Wow.
She was having dinner with one of our friends whose name I will keep out of this, and she told him, I can't be mad at Kanye because he made me famous. #facts. 6, Stop trying to demonize real artists. Stop trying to compromise art. That's why music is so fucking watered down right now. I miss the DMX feeling. 7th, I miss that feeling, so that's what I want to help restore. 8th, they want to control us with money and perception and mute the culture. But you can see at Madison Square Garden that you can't stop us. 9th, it feels like a scene from The Warriors. All gods in the building. Not just the famous people there, but the kids, the moms, the dads, the families that came to share this moment with us.
Okay, before you go anywhere, like hold on, dude.
Shots fired.
Hold on. Before anybody touches this, I just want to say this. I just want to summarize Kanye just like this. I'm gonna summarize this.
Quit.
Come on, actually, that's fucking
Kanye hasn't been the same since his fucking mom died. He is an asshole, but I will say this.
But
that
everyone's
motherfucker is
an asshole.
honest. He is brutally fucking honest. He is fucking retarded.
About what?
He's on.
Taylor Swift said that he never talked to her about it.
What has he said that is honest and a fact?
She came out and said that he never spoke to her about that line.
And not only that,
I guess he's fucking. He's fucking out of his mind. I told him he ain't been the same since his mom died.
But then again, you can also blame it on Ambrose actually admitting that he got fingers in the butt. Maybe he's.
I just love that story.
Although it kind of did.
Then there's that. Like,
That too, but still. Remember that one weird movie you watched Friday? Dude couldn't accept all
the pedophile movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this has to do with that. Now that the feelings are finally out and people know, and people's kind of accepting, or starting to accept it, he's starting to get back to himself. Maybe.
I just think reading that, it's like, this dude is insane.
Yeah, he's fucked up in the head a little bit, man.
You think he's insane?
He's always been an egomaniac. That's that much is.
You support what he says?
I think
He's an egomaniac.
And him and the rest of the world are giving him exactly what he wants by speaking about him right now on the internet, on Twitter, in your life, wasting your fucking breath on him.
But this
You're
is on
giving him
Instagram.
exactly what he wants. So actually, he's not an idiot. He's fucking smart. And you
Would it be
are
fair?
the idiot.
That's what Kim
You are
Kardashian-
the idiot.
That's what Kim
You
Kardashian
are the idiot.
does.
I am alone. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I thought that was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I thought you was finding it funny too. But...
No. Whatever he says, I don't care. I don't take him seriously. I don't
think anyone takes him seriously.
I don't even waste my fucking mind on it. I'm just like, okay, Kanye West is talking. Who gives a fuck? If it ain't Jared Leto and James Franco, I don't care.
What about Ice Cube's son?
I really don't care about O'Shea anymore.
All he says, all O'Shea
All he
says
talks about
is,
is Lakers.
no, all he talks about is last Friday coming soon. Why doesn't anybody else who's actually involved in the movie ever talk about it?
The only people I care about is like I said, Jared Leto, James Franco, Kevin Smith, Joss Whedon, and what's my black baby's name? Michael B. Jordan. Everybody else, I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I don't give a fuck what they're saying, and I don't care what they have to say on Twitter or who they're fighting with or what the fuck their album is about or Taylor Swift. I don't care.
So
if it ain't none of those names that I just mentioned, they are nothing.
So what if Hakeem got shot right now? What would you say?
Okay, and Hakeem. I love Hakeem. And Andre. Alright, so there's a few people I care about in the world, but everybody else I don't care about. It's an empire! That's my shit!
Like, come on.
I just don't care
What about
this person.
Idris Elba?
Idris Elba's alright.
I just think it's funny that some person could be that stupid.
It's not even funny.
I think it's funny.
Exactly, because you're getting into it.
What about Cam Newton?
I don't even know who that is.
I'm done.
That's all the news I have for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Goodbye.
This has been John's Corner. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Lawrence.
I'm a black guy, and I'm out of drink.
I'm Ash, and
Give us legends.
Give us legends.
please fucking stay hydrated.